Pencils down. Here we go. Man.
We're here.
Another one.
We're doing it.
266. Look at this. They can't stop us, can they, Eddie?
They tried with this 2-week break we took. They tried. They tried.
They tried. It was like almost 3 weeks, wasn't it?
It was 3 weeks. We did like 17 rambles in a row.
We did 48 rambles in one day.
And it's not easy. It's not easy when we have nothing planned to talk about.
I know. We had no input from the Ramblers and James. We had nothing. We had just each other. But that's we were like, show me that smile again. Show me that smile. Don't waste another minute on your trying. We know when the best is ready to begin. Oh, as long as we got each other. We got the world.
Do this. Hold your hand to your head like this, like you're doing.
You and me. We gotta be the luckiest dreamers. Wait, what show is that?
Growing Pains, right? Or is it Family Ties or Growing Pains?
Matlock.
No. Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed. No, it was the Hannibal Lecter show.
Hannibal?
Hannibal.
You sure?
Dexter? The Sopranos. Show me that smile. Show me that smile. It was Growing Pains, right?
I think so.
I think it had to have been.
Kirk Cameron, right?
Oh,
doing his Christmas caroling.
Oh, holy shit! Who's had a bigger fall? I mean, man. Okay, we gotta. Should we take this to a vote? All right. Which member of Charles in Charge has fallen harder, Kirk Cameron or Willie Ames?
Ooh.
Who fell harder? I mean, they're both doing the same thing. They both went from like child star. Wait, I mean, Charles. Kirk Cameron was Growing Pains. Buddy Ames was Charles in Charge, or Willie Ames
and Scott Baio.
Ooh, but at least Scott Baio seems to be the same person he was back. He seems to be sticking to his guns this whole time. So I wonder.
Well, Cameron's been a nut job for a while.
He has.
Have you guys heard about Kirk Cameron's kissing policy?
What?
No.
So when he does a movie,
no.
he's not allowed to kiss other women.
Wait, he does movies?
Yeah. He does
Have you seen his movies?
No, but apparently they're all terrible.
Eddie, have you heard about the movies he makes?
I knew that one where he does. It's like Christmas or something, right?
Oh, they're all Christian.
They're all Christian movies. Yeah, there's like
Christian.
Fireproof, and where he's like a firefighter.
Like a Christian firefighter.
See, throw holy water on the fire.
This is holy water.
Yeah, it's a fire captain who's having like marital problems and stuff.
Oh.
But anyway, so he's not allowed to kiss other women. So every time he has a kissing scene in one of his movies, his wife comes on set and serves as a kissing double, and like so she has like kissing double credits.
What a lame motherfucker!
That's just a scam. That's just
your one chance to cheat and get away with it.
That's just a scam, so she can keep her health insurance.
That's it. Dude, that's your one chance to fucking. If I'm Kirk Cameron, I'm just casting Charlize Theron in every movie. You know what I mean?
Why would she do that?
Well, you're right, but then you'd have to give her so much money. How much do you think it would take to? How much? Okay, would you think you were having a stroke if you were watching that Kirk Cameron Jesus Firefighter movie and Charlize Theron was his wife?
Well,
and it was just like uncredited. Like, what the fuck?
What is the Kirk Cameron Saves Christmas? Is that?
That's where you have to say Christmas. It's like a war on happy holidays, I think. Like
Saving Christmas.
Yeah, Saving Christmas.
Yeah, I think the villain is just like it's just like this 8-foot tall Jewish guy who's walking around insisting on saying happy holidays, and Kirk Cameron has to fight him. I think it's just like this Jewish transgender person who's just walking around saying happy holidays. Like he walks into different shops during the holiday season, right? And people are like,
yeah,
happy holidays! And like
no, they're all in cowering fear. And
right.
Cameron shows up with his candy cane and his bag of fucking tinsel and just throws his tinsel, his COVID-covered tinsel at them.
Okay, so Now, Willie Ames was in 8 is Enough.
Uh-huh.
He was in Charles in Charge. Cody, do you know who Willie Ames is?
I don't think so.
All right, so you got to Google this. So Willie Ames was same thing as Kirk Cameron, child star, right?
Yeah.
And then after Charles in Charge ended, we're like, what? Because he was my favorite part. Sorry, Nicole Eggert's gorgeousness be damned. Willie Ames was my favorite part of Charles in Charge because he was like the dumb, horny friend, right?
Yeah.
He was like the dumb friend, and I was such a fan of the dumb friend back then. And he wasn't bad as a dumb friend, was he?
Yeah.
But he is now Bible Man. So he has made a series of films where he plays a purple and gold, oddly LA Lakers colored superhero.
Well, he's got to represent
who
Lakers.
Spreads the Bible. I don't know who's fallen harder, him or Kirk. I mean,
Kirk Cameron, he had the hot girlfriend who's now his wife on Growing Pains, and I think she's the one who hooked him into all the religious shit.
Oh, did she turn him?
I think so.
Wow.
So at least I understand why Kirk Cameron went down the aisle because he was chasing Poon.
Yeah, right. Willie Ames.
I don't know what Willie Ames was doing.
What was his inspiration? God damn, that is.
We've all done a lot for Poon.
We've done several things. I've
So,
entertained
he just
conspiracy theories. That's
Yeah.
one of the things I did.
So
I entertained conspiracy.
He just got lost in the gimmick. That's all.
And now, wow, do you think do you see the way Candace Cameron kind of walked it back? She was like, I will never attend something like that, but she had to defend her brother, but I think it's people's right to do what they want. She was like, hey, whoa, time out. I'm not that crazy.
Yeah.
We have a field goal. 2019.
Ooh.
We're back in it, baby. 1 point away, baby. This is how it happens. This is how we get back. This is it.
See, I'm calling it now. If Dallas wins, Washington will lose. If the Giants win, Washington will win.
You're in.
I think that's how it's going to go.
So you're thinking that whatever would be the most miserable outcome for
I've convinced myself the outcome of this Dallas Giants game has some sort of bearing on the outcome of another game. I've convinced myself of that. It's how religion works.
Do we need to watch some Bible Man episodes?
We may have to. We have to do a live.
Watch the Kirk Cameron movies? Should we watch Should we do a whole?
I'm gonna get a
Goodwill
picture
Hunting?
I'm gonna do a
Are we
picture
gonna
of
post
Bible Man. here.
Have you seen Bible Man, Eddie?
I've never seen any of them.
Oh boy,
I see the
something
pictures,
else.
but that's about it.
They are something else.
I don't think I could sit through the whole thing by myself.
It's rough. Yeah.
Oh,
They went animated.
well,
Yeah.
I think you have to with that outfit.
It's rough.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Oh
Christ.
god.
This looks like a porno cover.
Breaking
This really
the
does.
breaking the bonds.
of disobedience. What? Honey, Jack,
Is there-
over your earbuds.
Is there a synopsis so we could read what this movie's actually like?
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Look.
Breaking the bonds of disobedience.
Let's see. Bible.
How does he get dressed in that costume and everyone's sitting out laughing?
Who walks in and they're like, what if he's like, you got to take this fucking seriously?
Well, I'm sure
All
he
of
does.
All you have to take this.
Okay, so Breaking the Bonds of Disobedience is the 10th episode of the Bible Man series.
Oh, good. It's
Eh.
an anthology series.
They made it to 10.
Season 1, episode 10. The Bible Man adventure team discovers their old nemesis, Luxor Spawndroth, has devised a plan to trick Bible Man and a young actress, Leah Martinez, into disobeying God by using his microbius
fucking.
disobedientis, or the germ of disobedience.
Oh.
Luxor tries to convince Bible Man and Leah to give up their roles in local theater production. With tempers flaring and time running out, Bible Man and Leah learn a powerful lesson in Proverbs 19:16. Whoever obeys the commands protects his life.
Wait, is he Bible Man throughout the whole thing? Or is that an alternate secret identity?
Is he acting?
Is he acting as Bible Man?
As Bible Man, as someone, right? Like, was. And
Like, does he put on a cowboy hat and a vest and he's a cowboy as Bible Man?
What's a disobedience? Is it the rape scene from Streetcar Named Desire? And Bible Man and Leah just go for it? They're like, look, we're just going to go for it. And that's with the disobedience? What do you think? I don't know what it could be.
Oh, man.
I think there's I wonder if there's an episode where.
Is there a YouTube clip we can play?
I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble. There's a phone number we can call. There's a phone number we can.
Why does Bible Man have pecs and abs?
Why does he need them if he's got the power? Of the
That's what
Lord,
I'm
he doesn't need any
saying.
of that
Why?
shit, right? Like, wouldn't that be great if there's an episode where he's just trying to help a molesting priest find a new parish?
There's a Bible Man theme song.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, he's the one who escorts all the priests to different churches.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, we got to get you out of here, buddy. Well, someone really took that artwork seriously.
You guys want to
Cody.
hear
Look at
the
that
Bible
6
Man
days.
theme song?
Will we get in trouble?
No.
From who?
All right, I don't know. Willie Ames will come over and
Bring it, Williams.
All right, let's
oh
see.
fuck! What an opening! What an opening!
All right, here we go. Let me get this ready.
It's the best opening we've ever done.
It might be. It might be.
It might be. It might be. Does Marvel Legends do a Bible Man run?
Dude, I get that Build-A-Figure. I get the whole series and the Build-A-Figure.
Ryan, are you listening?
Ryan, do a Bible Man
Ryan,
Marvel
Dwight,
Legends.
If you're watching Bible Man Marvel Legends, who the fuck doesn't buy those? We all.
You got 2 pre-ordered right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Bible Man, fighting for the way. He's the Bible Man, fighting the good fight, taking the shield of faith and the belt of truth. Bible Man is on the move. The sword of the Spirit is the word of God. There's nothing it can't do. Bible Man, fighting the good fight, wearing the breastplate of righteousness and the helmet of salvation.
What on earth?
Cipher and melody, fighting for the way.
Whoa!
They're praying?
Bible Man, fighting for God's truth and way.
Wait!
Join us for the animated adventures of Bible Man.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow.
So if Colton's best friend from school, you walk in and he's showing Colton this. Is he never allowed to hang out with that kid ever
No,
again?
he's homeschooled from here on out. Wow.
What if Colton just gets into it? What if he finds this on his own, Eddie?
And
what do you do?
it's his new Avengers.
It's his new Lego.
I've already implanted. Oh, they did a Lego series on this. I've already implanted atheism into his head. He can't. Wow.
So he's not going to fall for Bible Man. Wow.
Where's
man.
God in all this? Where's Yah in all this?
You don't need Yah when you have Bible Man.
Why do you need Bible Man if you have Yah?
It's a heck of a question. But look at this. 12 minutes and 55 seconds, baby. Cody, do we hit the Ramble theme song? Is this a good enough intro? I
Yeah.
think we do. Let's do it, baby. And sing along at home if you know the words. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wait for that little beat to kick in right there. And then. When she was just a kid, her clothes were hand-me-downs. Hand-me-downs. They always laughed at her when she came into town. Called her. Come on, everybody.
Don't know it.
Ragdoll, little Ragdoll. Such a
You're on your own.
pretty face. Should be dressed in lace. Woo.
Sorry.
Nothing for Frankie Valley in the Four Seasons.
I
Ragdoll.
couldn't. I didn't have it.
Man, that hurt.
I thought we shot our wad with the Growing Pains theme song.
We did. But we got a new wad. And it was. So how bad was that Jersey Boys movie, Cody? Because I heard the musical play was great, but I heard the Eastwood movie was not good at all.
Yeah, it's really bad.
How
It's
do you
really
do
bad.
that? Don't you just film the musical beat for beat and you're fine?
Well, I mean, I think the problem that you run into there is that the biggest problem I see with these types of things is hiring Broadway actors to act in a movie, and it ends up like sucking. So like Rock of
Yeah.
Ages is like one of the worst movies
Oh, I
I've
haven't
ever
seen
seen.
that. Yeah.
But
Was that the Tom Cruise one?
it's a Tom Cruise one,
Yeah.
But like the main actor in it is like he's the guy who did the show on Broadway. So like he's singing all of these like classic rock songs as Broadway songs,
So it's
like
shitty.
like with no balls, and it's just
Ugh.
it's really not
Oh,
good.
that's bad. Oh,
And they also
God.
don't know. They also don't know the subtleties of the camera either.
Right.
Like everything is to the back row, and there's no back row in film.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Oh, man. So not worth seeing Jersey Boys, the movie.
No.
Wow.
What about Jerky Boys?
Jerky Boys? Didn't Clint Eastwood do that one too? He did that. Cody, was that before your time? Or
It's
you
a little
right
before
there?
my time.
You're okay.
He'd be like, "What the hell is this shit?
What is this?
They're just making phone calls.
You guys are gonna. I guess you're gonna do a prank call.
I just gotta put a camera up so you make a prank phone call. What the fuck is this shit?"
What if he does it though? Clint Eastwood's Jerky Boys. Even those characters less racist than anything in episode 1. Anything. It's just bad. By the way,
Is Clint Eastwood's character in that one where he sat in the front yard the whole time and yelled at Mexicans, is that less racist than everything
yes.
in episode 1?
Gran Torino? Was
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I don't think it was Mexicans though.
It was
I thought
like-
it was Mexican.
No, they were
No.
like they were like Asian, right?
Oh, the
they were
Asians?
Asians. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
some other race where he was yelling at them.
Yes.
Because of their race.
Because of their race. It was,
Yeah.
for Gran
Just
Torino.
casually throwing out racial
Yeah.
slurs.
Boy, did he have them. By the way, y'all ready for this? Da, 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 da. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
119 5-star ratings.
Woo.
Look at that. We were
See?
117.
Look, we
last
put the
time.
work in over the 3-week break by
Bam.
recording all those episodes, and it
Bam.
paid off with 2 more ratings.
Did we get JoJo the First? I think we already read that one, right? Awesome is what JoJo the First said.
I like it. Short and sweet.
If RoboCop turned into a podcast, and then I can't read the rest, but
That's all we
okay.
need. That's all we need.
JoJo the First, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's been giving us those 5. Please subscribe to The Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Email us, ramble@theramblepod.com. If you go to our Twitter, which is @podcastramble and the number 1, or our Facebook fan group, we are posting the ballot sheet for the Stall of Fame.
The L. Ron Hubbard
The L. Ron Hubbard
room clearing dump stall of fame.
And those people will you have to only vote for 3 of those people. That's it. And
Sure.
we're going to compile only 3. If you vote for 4, 5, 6,
You're
Cody's
tossed.
tossing that shit
You're out.
You're out.
So 3.
Voter suppression.
So it's going to be up on. You know what? We'll tweet it every day. I'll post it every day starting a few days.
And we're going to tally everything at the end of the week, and then next Tuesday's Ramble Radio, the Stall of Fame induction ceremony.
It happens. The thing,
It happens.
What we've all been waiting for.
Everyone gets the brown robe.
Right. The brown robe comes out.
We'll be making our picks for who's inducting each person.
Yes.
Giving their speech.
Yes, I think we might. That's a good idea, too. Who's going to induct them? That's not a bad idea. And also, since it's Ramble 266, look at that. Huh? Bam. Follow us on Instagram as well, @PodcastRamble. We have a sponsored, we think, HempVita.com.
Do we?
We
Do
might. Go to them right there. It's CBD products. It's all the products, the tinctures, the gummies, the vape juice, the vape pods, the pet products, and the lotions.
Nice,
Use broad
nice.
spectrum CBD oil. No THC. The combustible shit, the flowers and the pre-rolls, less than 0.3%. HempVita will only use industrial hemp grown in the U.S. of A. And it's organic, no GMOs. The CBD's legal. It ain't going to get you high. There's that. And all of HempVita's products meet the 2018 Farm Bill, which it's kind of sad that we never got to actually meet the 2018 Farm Bill.
Yeah, I would have
That's
liked to.
something
If I could have dinner with one thing in history.
Right. It's a 2018.
It would be the
dinner
2000
and sex?
Dinner, well, yeah, dinner would lead to sex.
Okay, you would think. You would definitely think. You're at least finger banging the 2018 Farm Bill.
At dinner.
At the table.
At the table.
I mean,
I'm finger blasting the Farm Bill.
You have to be. I mean, what else?
Especially if it's rolled up.
Oh, forget it. It's rolled up.
I mean, come on.
It's easy entry, my man. Easy entry. So it's right there. And it was signed into law December 2018, effectively legalizing hemp at the federal level by removing it from the federal list for controlled substance and classifying it as an agricultural commodity. How about that? That should be enough for everybody.
Right.
Eddie, I mean, you're in. Right?
I'm already in.
Cody, are you
My
as in as
shopping
you've ever
cart
been?
is full.
Yeah.
Cody, have you ever been more in on anything in your life than this?
I'm in like dinner with the 2018 Farm Bill.
Right?
That's how deep I'm in.
I would be more in if I knew that there was a way that, like, sometimes, the Farm Bill can be an expensive date. And afterwards, you're looking for a little bit of a discount, a little bit of a break to kind of ease the pocketbook. If there
course.
was only a way.
Do you have a way?
Well,
Is there
get
a way?
this. You type in Ramble, REMBLE, at your
Yeah.
promo code at checkout. Cody gets his wish.
What?
15% off. How about that? Bam, baby. 15%
Damn.
off. There we go. So do that.
Smoking.
There we go. And here we are, Ramble 266. Isn't this exciting?
Is it weird? Has Andrea given you any clue when Hacksaw's coming back?
No. Honey? We'll find out. Hon? I need you over here. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Come on. Come on, goddammit.
If you were Hacksaw, she'd be there.
Oh,
you know that,
If
right?
I was Hacksaw, she'd be over here already on her knees. Any word as to when... She's turning around and walking. Any word as to when Hacksaw Jim Duggan is going to come back? Has he talked to you? Wow. Not updated. She didn't seem too happy about that.
Wow. Maybe something happened?
I don't know. Did they fight?
I don't know. I think, is Schmerelson back in the picture?
Is Schmerelson back? Uh-oh. She didn't answer. She's wait.
Wow.
What'd you say? Oh!
Whoa!
Did you hear that?
Wow.
Did you hear that?
Schmerelson never left.
Schmerelson never left. Wow.
That is one hell of a threesome.
That is a hell of a threesome. Hacksaw, Andrea, and Scott Schmerelson. That hurts. That hurts. I got to live with this every day, everybody. So please subscribe to the Ramble. We also have merch. We still have that TeePublic page. Even though Cody's had a much better option on the table for like 8 weeks, and we just haven't even bothered hearing him out on this. But we got to do this. Cody is a much better option.
What is the option?
Are we just going to air the we just do it here?
Let's do it. There's another platform where you have a little bit more control over cost and ultimately profit. And ultimately, it's still print on demand.
We've made, I'm going to say north of $12 since April.
I think
can you top that?
I think I can top that.
Can you top that?
All right.
I don't know. I mean,
and the cool thing is that you can get sample products for yourself at a discount, so you guys can get some branded hats
hoodies
or
that we can wear on our own.
Sample stuff.
Oh my!
At a discount.
Wow.
Jeez, this is okay. The pot's getting a little sweeter. Cody made it a lot sweeter now. I don't know. Fucking hell. Maybe. Wow.
And it would be more profit for about the same cost that for the buyer at TeePublic. So,
true.
It would be the same cost for a shirt, and more money would filter back into the machine.
Oh man!
Oh, the machine. Okay.
I think I'm in. Eddie. I think we need to explore this.
I'm a little skeptical.
I mean, look, TeePublic got us both a house, so that's sorry, Cody. We should have let you in on that.
No, it's fine.
We took your share
and bought houses.
with the team.
Not houses we live in. We still live in our apartments, but we just have the property because that's the only retirement.
Right.
Is real estate.
That's right there. So there it is. So, by the way, Bojack the Ripper says, hey, guys, just wanted to drop a note and say thank you for all the great content this year. I am enjoying all the Ramble shows. I just finished watching the Jismus episode, and I cannot stop laughing. I hope you're all having the best holiday season you can with everything going on. Merry Christmas and Jismus to all.
Thanks,
From now
Bo.
and always, Ramble the fuck on.
Thanks, Bojack.
Yeah, Bojack. Graham and Faye, greetings to the Great White North fellow Ramblers as we energetically wave the double-fisted middle fingers of farewell to 2020.
Yes.
Here's a pinch of wisdom going into the new year for one of my friend's fathers. Things are never as bad as they seem or as good as they actually are. All things pass. 2021 is likely going to be a bit of a shit show, but like a rousing game of Beer Hunter, us rambling hoseheads just have to go with the flow. And he sends a great picture of the McKenzie brothers on the Great White North. Tremendous. Dustin Jacobs, hello, gents. Coming off a shit holiday season, stuck inside for Christmas, birthday, New Year. At least Jack Torrance had a family to murder. Fun.
Wow, okay.
Nice to have you back.
Good one, Dustin.
Being able to do a month's worth of material in one day is impressive. Most impressive. Also, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can now see the NC-17 rated Eddie Pence on specials. How about that?
I don't know.
Comedy special.
How it got an NC-17 rating. I have no idea. I killed one hooker.
Right.
I mean, you're going to attract like the 13-year-old boys who are looking for some hardcore nudity.
True.
And they're going to be so disappointed watching it.
Dustin suggests top 5 NC-17 films, and the special will qualify as a feature since it runs longer than 45 minutes. I'm sure Mr. Pence would make your list. fellow Ramblers. How
Yes,
about that,
please
man?
check it out. It's free if you're a Prime member. Check it
There
out.
it is. Go see it. Man, who ain't going to go see this? It's great. And then, so there we go. Thank you for all the hellos from the Ramblers.
Did we get any more feedback on the Jizma special?
A lot of thumbs ups. A lot of people really enjoyed the Jizmas.
Because here's a little behind the scenes on the Jizma special. Jerry and I, the night before, were writing the songs for it, right? We called each other, and we're like, okay, what songs? We had the 5 songs we were going to do, and we started writing them, and we're just over the phone chatting, okay, this lyric, this lyric, this lyric.
Yep.
And then we get done, and
The
we're
whole
like,
thing.
okay, the whole thing. 45-minute phone call. We wrote 5 Jizma songs, and then I'm like, okay, did you get that? And he's like, I thought you were typing.
We never actually gave a designated typer.
No. We were just talking, assuming the other person was typing.
Right. And then so we had to redo it all.
I hope we weren't
so-
robbed of some like really classic
no,
gold.
I
I
it
think
was
we improved.
We
Oh, okay.
improved.
I think we got Mary's O-ring line on the second go around.
Yes, that we did. That was the Mary's O-ring, which I think was the line of the special. We got that on the second go-ring. Yeah, so it was a blessing in disguise. Let's just put it.
Does
that way.
Mary's O-ring supplant joy to the world
Oh,
as like the slogan for Christmas or peace on earth? Like
Is
Mary's
that-
O-ring supplants peace on earth.
wait a minute? Does Bible Man shoot out of her O-ring when it's time to go into action?
That's where his lair is.
Is that a better show?
His lair is in the O-ring.
If they just. Meanwhile, inside Mary's O-ring, we have our heroes. And then Bible Man's like, we gotta go.
Out of the O-ring. Release the sphincter.
I mean, is that a better show?
I watch it.
Automatically, you watch.
I watch it. I'm in.
Cody, are you suddenly a fan of Bible Man? Do you at least curiously tune in?
Oh, for sure.
How do you?
Meanwhile, in Mary's O-ring.
In Mary's O-ring, our heroes are plotting
To the O-ring.
fuck. Are plotting what to do to the Muslim neighbor who moved in next door. How do they solve this crisis? Fucking, oh man, fucking unbelievable. Oh my God. So look at us, 266.
We
And
did
I
it,
guess
guys. We did it.
Cowboys down 4 now.
Uh-oh.
4.
How much time left?
5:29
5:29.
with the ball on their own 35 right now.
And it's third and
They need a touchdown.
they
Field goal won't do it.
just got a first down. So here we go. They need to go all the way. March downfield.
Well, McCarthy never met a fourth down he didn't like to go for.
That's true.
I'm getting a message from a friend that apparently the Giants completed a catch that was not a catch.
Horrifically bad, and McCarthy didn't
And
challenge.
McCarthy didn't challenge. Yeah.
Like,
Well, it depends on which eye was watching the play.
Yeah.
It could have been in his blind spot.
They need to factor that in. They really need. He needs to trust his staff.
If it happens on the periphery on either side, he's good. If it
It's
happens
good.
down the middle, he's
Ooh.
not going to see it.
It's fucked up. Oh fuck! We have the fucking giant toad from Pan's Labyrinth coaching our team. All right. I guess we'll sing. It's time now. And Cody, we get your take for the first time. Have you get to hear it? It is what hat would they wear? Hall of Fame hat. Here we go. What hat would they wear?
Wow.
That's just a sample. That's just a sample.
Right.
It gets better.
Cody,
That's just the sample.
Cody, come on. I bet how you weren't prepared for how bad Jar Jar was. I bet you weren't prepared for how good that was. Were you?
No, I wasn't. I'm kind of. It's yeah. That's insanely
Yeah,
good.
you
Are
wait.
you already ready to just burn your guitars?
Yeah. No, that's like an Alanis Morissette harmonica
Right.
solo.
I taught her everything.
He did. I forgot about that. You don't like to talk about that, do you?
I don't like to mention it, but I tutored her when
No.
she was young.
Yeah, and we're maybe a verse or two on You Ought to Know About You. Who's that?
I'm not. Legally I can't say anything. Legally I can't say anything.
Can I say what I've heard?
Okay.
It was a slap in the face how quickly I was replaced. That's what I heard was about Eddie. That's the one I heard.
Legally I can't say anything.
Because that's the one that stung the most out of all those lines. That's the one that hurt her the most. Was that one?
Jerry, I really can't go there. So
Okay, all right, man.
I'm just saying I can't be of any input into this conversation.
You're of no help right now.
I can't be. Sorry.
So, boxing movies, boxing genre. How about that, huh? I took a film class. My high school had a film class, and this one guy, I'll never forget, this redneck pronounced it Genry. And I thought that was the funniest thing.
Genry?
There's different genres in movies. Genres.
The film teacher called it Genry?
No, the student. And
the
she
student.
was too nice to correct. You saw when he said it, she made this look like, what the fuck? And she felt bad and like, okay, we'll let him say Genry. And then she would say genre like casually. She wouldn't like it to make.
She was just trying to get it in there.
Genry.
Genry.
Genry. So the boxing genre goes in to the Hall of Fame. What boxing movie is going to be on the hat? And then you want the next one? You ready for the next one?
Next week's? 267?
Yeah, baby. Guillermo del Toro goes into the I've Made a Movie Hall of Fame.
Wow. Okay.
What hat is on, what movie is on Guillermo del Toro's hat? Huh?
Guys, you guys are at 4th and 2 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
4th and 2.
Do we just stop for this? Do we wait? I think we should wait.
They called the timeout.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
The Giants called the timeout.
God damn it. It's funny that we're back to our old ways. Everyone who's watching this and listening to this, like, guys, we know what happened.
We already know what happened 3 days
We already
ago.
know what happened. This is Phillies on their way to the fucking playoffs or whatever. Giants are on their way to the playoffs. Oh, Philly has no chance. They're the only team that.
They're the only team eliminated, which is very sad in the NFC East when you're the only team
when
eliminated.
That's a rough one. Is it still 4th and 2? Cody, tell me when we're back from commercial break.
Yep.
Are we back?
No, not yet.
Oh, shit. All right, so this is a boxing movie.
Okay.
Graham and Faye from Winnipeg.
Graham and Faye.
Graham says Jean-Claude Van Damme a la kickboxer for no other reason than the drunken dance fight in the bar. That was a great one. That being said, even with such a brilliant pick as mine, I'm pretty sure that Faye has us all beat with her pick. Faye, effortlessly, she picks out of the air this incredible gem from 1992, The Power of One. Such a powerful story, you forget that it's actually a boxing movie. That's right. Stephen Dorff,
Never seen that.
Morgan. I haven't seen it either, but I got to see this. I got to see this one. Yeah. Cody, have you seen The Power of One?
I have not.
That might be a good Willow hunting for the lot of us. Are we back from commercial break?
Yes, they completed it. Andy Dalton had an 11-yard run for a first down.
What the
there you
fuck?
go.
You mail it in if you hang yourself if you're the Giants defensive
Ball
coordinator.
on the 23, first down, 2 minutes and 32 seconds left.
Oh, it's so nail biting.
This is nail biting. He has it, and he also has a good Willow punting Millennial Falcon suggestion. You ready for this? As it's been a minute since the last ramble, Graham and Faye wants to throw another 80s popcorn classic into the mix. Eddie, do you remember this one? You ready? Drum roll. My Science Project.
Yes, I do remember that.
I remember that too. That was not half bad. Highly underrated, low-budget sci-fi. Having rewatched it recently, one of the unique dynamics of the movie is that its characters stand out. It could easily fall into the typical rubber stamp high school cliques, but the fact that the main characters, jock, nerd, class clown, etc., effortlessly work together as friends without the usual tropes really stands out in the middle of the 80s. It's certainly a fun disconnect of your brain at the door watch, which feels almost like an extended Twilight Zone episode. I think we might have to get in on this.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in so long.
It's been a long fucking time. So are we in now? All right, so Cody, hate to break this to you, buddy, but Joseph Santos.
It's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks.
He's already taken shots. Hashtag one great boxing movie. Here's a tough one. Hashtag I'm back, men and Cody. Hashtag listen to ReMCU, and I didn't subscribe. Hashtag the rest. Wait. Hashtag there is 2 of them in my best Conor McGregor voice. Who the fuck is Jeremy Bienvenu? He's taking shots at Ramblers too now, Joseph Santos.
He's just throwing this shit on everybody.
He's just going nuts. One boxing movies Hall of Fame, a little movie called The Price of Glory with Senator Organa, horrible mention, Raging Bull. I can't nominate a movie that was stolen, Rocky. Maybe you haven't gotten the contract because they're here. How you mentioned the Ramble at the end of the ReMCU. All right. Okay. There we go.
There it is.
There it is. Joe Capone, his hat. Hey, he goes, since I know everyone will pick Rocky, I'm going to nominate the underrated 1999 buddy flick, Play It to the Bone, with Woody Harrelson and Antonio Banderas. I don't think I saw that one. Did you see that one, Eddie?
I think I saw it. I think I
that.
rented it one time.
Okay. Dustin Jacobs says Rocky, arguably the most popular Best Picture winner of all time. How many times has this film been used to jack up athletes legitimately? It's Americana. Eddie, what was your pick?
I go Rocky, too.
Cody.
I have to go Rocky.
It has to be Rocky, I think.
I had to go Raging Bull. It was close. It was Rocky, Raging Bull. Rocky is definitely the more uplifting boxing story.
Yeah.
Raging Bull is quite the opposite. I mean, it is quite the opposite of. Jesus Christ! It's just that scene at the end where he's just punching the prison wall. Why?
Right.
That is.
But as far as a boxing movie goes, to me, it's just it's Rocky.
But I think Raging Bull had those moments. You never saw that, and Rocky 3 ripped it off with those slow motion and like those guttural, like almost animal sounds that came out of the boxers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the way that Scorsese shot the in-ring action is just magnificent. And the way that scene where Sugar Ray Robinson just fucks him up, but he refuses to drop is like, oh God, like. But yes, I think Rocky is. I had to go Raging Bull because it's one of my favorite movies, so I cheated. But that's my pick, Raging Bull. So next, Ramble, Guillermo del Toro movie. Cody, you can do this one, right? Cody?
Sure. I might have a weird pick for that one.
Oh, Blade 2. I'm guessing Cody's gonna say Blade 2. That's a good one. That ain't that half bad of a movie as Blade 2.
No, I didn't mind the Blade franchise. It was pretty. Yeah. It got worse as it went, but
it did. Well, I actually thought Blade 2 might have been better than the first one.
Blade 3. Blade 3 was the one with Triple H, right?
I think.
Or is that
Ryan Reynolds and Blade 2? Blade 3 had Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel.
And Triple H, I think. I think it had
Triple H. Cody, what's happening with the game? I still see 3rd and 1 at the 14.
It's a 2-minute warning.
God damn it! All right. I guess let's just get the next song. We'll do open, close, and encore. Cody, get your ears ready. You're about to hear some harmonica.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Open, close, and encore. Right. Right? I bet you don't think it was hyperbole anymore, huh? I was talking about Eddie's playing.
No, I don't.
Right?
We if anything, we undersold it.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
So do you get what we're talking about now? Why Eddie can't let Colton hear him play harmonica? Because he doesn't want his son to try to match that and not be able to, and then
he'll be an alcoholic. He'll be alcoholic.
I mean, you get it now, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think that you could ever let him hear that.
No,
right. Of course not.
Because it would just kill the self-esteem completely. I mean,
it's oof.
How do you not live in the shadow for the rest of your life for that?
Ever.
And that's the predicament I'm in.
Because he wants to know, Dad, what's with all these harmonicas, right?
Right. What's with the harmonica room? Why do I have to sleep on the couch?
Right. Why is my bedroom the harmonica room?
All right. So
how many harmonicas can you possibly have?
Andy Dalton got sacked at the 7-yard line.
Oh, yay.
Well, that happens.
So now it's 3rd and goal on the Giants' 17.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
I don't think they're going to pull
that's
this
a rough
off,
spot
Cody.
to be in.
Cody, I don't think they're pulling this one off.
That's a rough spot to be in.
Two chances.
Two chances.
And if McCarthy had challenged that play, they would only be down by 1 point right now. Because
any chance McCarthy gets fired this offseason?
I hope. No, but I hope. But no.
But Nolan's gone.
Nolan's gone. But I think McCarthy's just as big of a problem. How do you not challenge
Again, if he's got the eye issue, if it's not in the middle, he's not going to see it.
He's fine.
I wonder what if they just give the job to Kellen Moore? What if they fire McCarthy and instead of extending him as offensive coordinator, they just make Kellen Moore the head coach?
Is Kellen Moore his new Jason Garrett?
I think so. Because they want to extend him. They didn't want to lose him to...
Cody had a point. They didn't want another Sean Payton situation.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah, but this is just Jerry Jones living his nightmare of letting Norv Turner go from 25 years ago.
Of course, and this is also like
that's the only reason Jason Garrett got a head coaching job. Is like I don't want to lose another Norv Turner.
And what we forget is that Sean Payton was a Parcells hire.
Yeah.
It's so I would trust Parcells' eye.
Yeah, and not every great offensive coordinator turns into a great head coach.
No.
Norv Turner didn't. Jason Garrett didn't.
No. Oh, God.
Well, at least we're not the Dolphins right now.
What are they down by?
56-26, Buffalo.
And they had to win that game.
Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
That's a fuck you if I've ever seen one. Man. Well, here we go. Jeez. Right. Open, close, encore, Duran. The band's so nice, they had to name it twice. Duran.
Duran.
Could you do this one, Cody? Were you able to get through this one?
Yeah, but I had to do, like, hits with it.
Right, you didn't go deep.
I didn't. There's no deep cuts, no.
Are there deep cuts with Duran?
There's a few. But I'm telling you, their hits are hits, baby.
That's what I'm saying. It's like their hits are such hits, you don't really go deep cuts.
That's true. You don't have to, right? You don't have to. Graham and Faye, they opened with Rio Reflex. They close with Hungry Like the Wolf. They encore with View to a Kill.
Hell yeah.
And Dalton throws a pick.
Oh, no!
That's it. No playoffs for the Dallas Cowboys.
You guys can rest easy, man.
We can rest easy. And, I got to text my buddy. Fire McCarthy for not challenging. It's just been
the Giants are going to win the NFC East with 6 wins. It's going to happen.
6-10 team is going to win the NFC East.
That's going to happen.
Maybe it's in the.
That's going to happen.
But then he says, just as the band walks off stage, Graham and Faye, the lights are about to be turned off. Out walk Simon and Peg, Nick Frost, and the Zombie, and the Duran cover of White Lines starts playing from Shaun of the Dead. There we go.
Nice.
Joseph Santo, Duran. Oh my God, Jerry has hair. Eddie's hair gets a little longer in the back and braided into a rat tail. And Cody, I don't even know what he was back then. Maybe some strobe lights, some freaking laser beams, and you hear the pounding of the drums. You open with Wild Boys, play then, and at the end, blended into Relax. Out comes Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. Go ahead, Cody, look it up on Wikipedia like the movie critic you are, okay? Wow.
Jeez, Joe.
Man, you can't be a critic if you don't know Zoolander.
How fucking young do you think I am where I haven't seen Zoolander? Like, good God. That didn't come out in the 70s, my friend.
And then...
Also, Zoolander, like, who cares? Like, yeah, let me Google this shitty 2000s comedy. You hear a growl, you hear claws scratching a rock for the ASMR crowd. Yep, that's me. That's me, dog. I bet Cody doesn't know where it's from. You close well, I bet Cody didn't listen to Swings and Misses. It's all right. You close Hungry Like a Wolf with the Wicked.
Nobody did. That's why it's not a show anymore.
Encore.
I apologize for that, Eddie. That was me. If I would have been there.
You were the one listener we could not get.
Yeah.
The screen goes black, see a little white circle go from one side of the stage to the other, and why, bang, it stops on Mick Foley. Why? Because it's my dream, ha ha ha, of you to a motherfucking kill, and then the cheering and clapping, still cheering, encore for all the lovers of the 2018 Farm Bill, come undone. There we go. Joe Capone says you open with, this is something I should know, you close with Notorious, you encore with Ordinary World.
Ooh.
Dustin Jacobs has them open with Hungry Like the Wolf, close with Come Undone, encore The View to a Kill.
Nice.
Here we go. Eddie, what'd you have?
I open with Wild Boys.
Oh, shit.
I close with Hungry Like a Wolf, and I encore with A View to a Kill.
Nice. Cody?
I open with Hungry Like the Wolf. Ooh. I close with Save a Prayer, and I encore with Rio.
That's a great one. I open with View to a Kill. Meeting you. Then I close with Ordinary World. Give a nice, sweet one, right?
Yeah.
A little ballady, and then you come back for Hungry Like the Wolf.
Nice.
And next Ramble, we teased it with the song Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, the Jersey Boys. What do they open, close, and encore with? Get those in. Ramble at the Ramble Pod.
And while you're doing that, vote on the Stall of Fame.
Vote on the Stall of Fame. Look at our Facebook page. We're tweeting about it every day starting Monday. All right, you've had probably this is your third day of seeing those tweets. Come on,
get your votes in.
Get those votes in, baby. I guess it's Cody. You ready to have your ears? You ready for another eargasm?
Always.
Reading books and playing video games. Let's. Oh, Eddie.
This might be the best combination of harmonica and Jerry's vocals that we've got.
Okay.
All right,
interesting.
Let's see this happen. I'm reading books. I'm playing video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games. Wow.
And
That
we don't step on each other at all.
I know.
That's
you know
soulful.
what? Right?
You get yours featured point, and then it moves on to me, and I get my featured section.
Right.
It's beautiful.
And they work. It's
so
poetry.
well done. It's so well done.
Fucking poetry. It is. Have any of you seen the Pixar movie Soul yet?
Mm-hmm.
I have not.
Okay. Eddie's in that zone. That's all I'm saying.
He's in the zone.
He's in the zone.
I have to see that to get that reference.
But when you see it, and not bad. I liked it. I thought
I've
that's a good movie.
heard good things. Heard good things.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
Up.
Eddie,
The Giants fumbled.
Stop it.
Play under review.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a chance it's being challenged. So basically, what I'm being told, because I missed it, that the Giants fumbled. They said Cowboys ball. Now they're saying runner was down, but I'm hearing that he wasn't.
Uh-oh.
They're reviewing it, but after the call on the field, they may not be able to overturn it.
Oh,
So
no.
it will be Cowboys ball.
I don't think so.
They're saying, wait, the refs called runner down?
Yes.
I thought
Okay, so
initially they called Cowboys ball, though, right? The refs initially?
Yeah, initially Cowboys ball, and then they changed it to runner down, and now they're reviewing
So
it.
maybe they change it back.
Well, now there's got to be visual evidence confirming.
Right.
It can't be dispute. It's got to be undisputed.
So are you watching the replay, Cody? Does it look undisputed?
I don't have it on right now.
Man, this is... Oh, God. How sad for the Giants if this is how they go out.
How sad for all of us involved in the NFC East.
I know, but isn't this a
that we're
perfect way
at this
to have...
point.
This is a perfect way to eliminate another NFC East team, though. It's shit like this. This is the perfect way. Either way, even if because look, if the fumble holds up and the Cowboys get the ball, there's no guarantee they're punching this in.
But how do you fumble with a minute left trying to run out the clock? I don't. All you do is first contact, you fall down.
You just drop.
You don't keep trying for your. It's insane.
So, Graham and Faye, I've still been unable to wean Faye off the PS4, and I hear her year-long Red Dead Redemption bender continues. I love the endless possibilities of cow-poking highwaywomen shenanigans via her friends in an online posse. As for me, I made yet another critical error in my productivity and made the mistake of reinstalling Sid Meier's Pirates. It was cutting edge when it was released in 2004, and that gameplay still keeps me coming back. Still holds up as one of the best video games ever released. Yarr! I gotta check that one out. Sid Meier's Pirates.
Fumble does not stand. It is
the Giants ball.
And they got a first down on the play.
There it is. That's why you do it. That's why you do it.
That's why you lace them up.
That's why you lace them up. Joe Capone says, I concluded my Season 8 playthrough of Tecmo.
Speaking of Joe Capone, he's probably happy right now.
He is dancing.
Well, he might not be if Washington wins.
That's true. That's true. He concluded Season 8 playthrough of Tecmo Super Bowl 3 on December 29th after going 15-0-1 in the regular season, winning the NFC East for the 7th straight year, with yet another loss in the divisional round for the 2nd straight year to the 49ers. Season 9 starts Tuesday, January 5th, so here we go again. I've also had the opportunity to play a fantastic indie game called Ducks in Space on stream after I was gifted it on behalf of the developer. A classic platformer with great action and puzzles, and plenty of pop culture nods in the story and gameplay that anyone can pick up and enjoy, available on Steam. And finally,
nice.
I did a 9.5-hour stream New Year's Day using the 2019 BCM Top 25 Teams ROM hack of the NES Tecmo Super Bowl. I start with one team. Once I lose, I continue with the team that beat me. Start out as Georgia and 12 teams controlled later. Finish as Clemson. 25 games played total. 14-11. As always, catch the stream. Twitch.tv/Caponis. Very nice.
Nice.
You playing anything, Eddie? You read?
I started doing Jedi Fallen Order again. I went and got the double lightsaber on
awesome was
Dathomir. That was cool.
Awesome
It took me forever to get
it's
through
hard.
that.
Those guys are fucking hard as shit, right?
Well, you have to run through the thing.
Yeah.
I don't even try to beat them.
Fuck
You just
this.
run
go,
through them.
Go.
And I finally got that, so I'm playing that again. I'm a little rejuvenated because I was so burned out on it because I could not get past.
Right.
I could not get the double lightsaber, and I finally got it. So now I'm back into playing it. And then Colton got Rogue Squadron for Christmas, and that's all VR. You can do it VR. So
How
that's
fun
pretty.
is that?
That's pretty dope.
That's good, huh? So yeah, are you doing Rebel or are you doing Imperial?
Rebel.
So you started the mission. So I just got to the first mission, and then I had to sell my PS4 to get the Xbox One. So I did the first mission where you, where the guy turns the Imperial.
Yeah.
So I'm right after that where you go escort him out.
Yeah.
But I can still play it on my now PS5.
Nice.
Which is exciting. Now, Cody,
Yes.
what are you playing, man?
So I've been alternating between Madden 21 and FIFA 21. Really enjoying playing FIFA for the first time since I played it on maybe PlayStation
Nintendo
2.
64. Yeah, right.
Or maybe even regular PlayStation.
Yeah.
So that, and then I started the Spider-Man remastered on the PS5.
The Tom Holland version.
Tom
Yeah,
Holland
the Tom
skin.
Holland version.
Yeah. It's better because the other Spider-Man just looked hungover 24/7. And I get it. He's supposed to always be tired, but I get why they did it. I'm playing through Demon Souls. Fucking hell, that game's still as hard as it was 15 years ago. Miles Morales, and because I got the Spider-Man remaster that came with Miles, and it picked up my save from the PS4 Spider-Man that I already beat, right? And then the DLC's free. So I'm starting the Black Cat DLC on Spider-Man. Have you done that one, Eddie? Did y'all do that? The Black Cat stuff? The
I
DLC?
did. I did do that.
So I just got to the scene where Spider-Man has to protect the painting in the museum.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of a funny idea where the goons are like, well, fuck it. Let's just grab any piece of art. And they're just it's this weird game where you have to just stop them from
People
running
from
out
stealing
the door.
art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from stealing. It's really fun. And of course, Cyberpunk, bugs and all. I'm still very much enjoying it. I'm telling you, that game, when Keanu Reeves shows up, I was all fucking in. Loved it. And still having time for Animal Crossing. I caught every fish in Animal Crossing. Isn't that great? Huh? And
That's
yet
amazing.
she's still fucking Schmerelson.
And Duggan, too. We don't know. We don't know what happened there.
Jim. And I caught every fish in Animal Crossing. You fucking believe that? What I got to put up with?
Unreal. Well,
God.
different people want different things.
I guess, man. So there it is. The New York Giants might win the
NFC.
division at 6-10. And you know what? I'm happy the Cowboys are out of the misery, Cody. I really am. You really think Brady wasn't just gonna fucking roll us in the first round or whoever it's gonna be?
I thought I was talking about this, Cody, while you were taking a dump before the show.
Yeah.
I think whoever wins the NFC East, whether the Giants or it could have been the Cowboys or Washington, could beat Tampa Bay in the wild card game. I think that's possible.
They're the most
Tampa Bay
beatable.
can be had. They're the most
Tampa
beatable.
Bay can be had.
I think the NFC East champion can get to the divisional round because I think Tampa Bay is beatable.
But then, holy shit, they go up against what? Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, you're done at that point. The Saints, the Packers, the Seahawks.
It's over.
You're done at that point. But I'm saying Tampa Bay was the team you could get.
Which is why I'm happy the Cowboys aren't going, because if they got Tampa Bay, that's it. McCarthy's a lifetime coach. That Jones signs it. You're here forever. Like, okay, great. So here we go. It's time for the top 5, Cody. Do you have this audio and some more?
I've got it ready.
Okay. It's the time of the show where we rank the top 10.
Nice.
There we go. All right. There we go. This was tough, huh? And now Cody could no excuse to not be a part of this.
None.
Top 5 lines of dialogue in Star Wars movies. I'm guessing Cody's top 2 are Yusa saying we's gonna die, and Jar Jar using
Misa no have no boomba.
Misa no have no boomba. That's
You know,
I'm thinking.
I didn't do this, but I was tempted to pick 5 Jar Jar lines and just read them off, but I did not commit to the bit, and I'm sorry for that.
It's how bad of a. Can we talk real quick how awful of a character Boss Nass was, Cody?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Which I want to know what happened to him between episode 1 and the Clone Wars cartoon.
He's gone.
Something happened.
Right?
He was taken out.
They took him out.
There was a coup.
Him is to be punished.
We start being friends.
Like, what is wrong with that entire race of of people.
Oh, it's bad, isn't it? It's bad. It's really bad.
The only one that's halfway decent is that General Tarples or whatever.
He's all right. He's the user the Boomba guy, right?
Yeah, he's the boom.
User the Boomba. That's the only
And then
one.
he actually has a decent story arc in the Clone Wars animated series.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything for Cody, but he's
Right.
the only one who seems to have any honor or valor to him whatsoever.
He pays for an abortion. That's his whole arc. It's very.
It's not even his.
It's not even his. What a guy. Jesus. What a
It's not even his.
It was his side piece, his Guma, but she got pregnant from someone else, and he did the right thing.
Yeah.
So.
Good old
Graham-
Tarples. Good old Tarples.
Jaja, use the Boomba. So Graham and Faye, they're number 4. Let's get to your picks first. This was a tough one. Graham and Faye says number 5, C-3PO from the original Star Wars film, Let the Wookiee Win.
Good one.
Yeah. And then number 4 from Empire Strikes Back, I Love You, I Know. Achievement unlocked, Smooth Scoundrel. Then his number 3, Graham and Faye's number 3 from The Empire Strikes Back, Do or Do Not, There Is No Try from Yoda. His number 2 from Star Wars, Stay on Target from the Gold Leader, a.k.a. the mantra of how we made it out of 2020. And then number 1, I won't say where he's pulling this from as to not spoil anything for young Cody, but he picks a May the Force Be With You. But a certain May the Force Be With You that Eddie and I just experienced and lost our shit over.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, speaking of which, it's been fun watching and listening to a month of podcast content where you guys could only speculate on the nerd future and still had not set the level of expectation of how amazing the finale would be. One last thought for the first email of 2021. What changes will Ramble Corporate bring to the show in the coming year? We sure have some top, lower tier band leader asshats, and it struck me that if I recall correctly, I think that our resident idiot may know a guy, and he shows a picture of Cobra Commander. Ooh. And he says, just a suggestion. Now, a really funny meme Graham shows. It's Cobra Commander playing poker. And he's thinking, why do I always lose? And the cards in his hand are reflected on his helmet, so on his mask.
He's got to wear his hood when he's playing cards.
Got to wear the hood. He's got to be hooded Cobra. Stay safe, Ramblers, especially the Rambling Peeps in the U.S. January and February is not going to be a fun start to the year in the healthcare system. Ramble off, Graham and Faye, Winnipeg. Hey! Oh, man. Joseph Santos. He went with 10. He went, yes, I went with 10 because I'm off the rails.
Only read 5. Fuck that. There are rules.
Well, his number 10 is Cody, I Am Your Poppy. Oh, wow. That is...
Is that really a line?
He's playing up that the both of you are Latino angle here, Joseph Santos.
Racist. Continue.
Racist. Number 9, these aren't the droids you're looking for. Number 8, if you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you could ever imagine. Number 7, grrr, I think it's a Chewbacca roar. Number 6, judge me by my size, do you? Number 5, you failed, Your Highness. I'm a Jedi, like my father before me. I had to add this one because with it is written in my son's wall above his head with red and a green lightsaber. That's pretty dope. Nice. Hey, Chewbacca, you still hanging around with that loser? Hey, Chewbacca, you still hanging around with that loser? That's a good line. Number 3, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, the beginning of my best man speech, LOL, and my sister-in-law didn't pre-approve my speech. That's pretty funny. That's a good troll. If you're going to do that to your sister's wedding and say that is genius. And then number 2, beep, 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 woohoo, R2-D2. And number 1 for the greatest line ever spoken in a Star Wars movie. Andre, we need you to stand in between Jerry and Eddie. Look to your left. Eddie, look to your right. And now I want to feel this in my bones. Well, in General Eddie, in one, General Eddie and Jerry, I want you to stare at each other's soul. Jerry say, I love you. Eddie says, I know, and lowers under the table. Honorable mention to Kylo More. Welcome back, Jerry and Edwin. Thank you, Andrea, Jack. My resume is on its way to become the movie critic of the Ramble. Joseph Santos, 34.
I can't wait for that.
Have you guys heard of Zoolander? It's an obscure movie.
Wow. Shots. Joe. Joe Capone. Top 5 lines of dialogue. 5, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, the duel on Mustafar. Annie, if you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Obi, only a Sith deals in absolutes. I'll do what I must. Anakin, you will try. Number 4, Luda and Yoda, Luke and Yoda. Luda, I mixed them. Luke and Yoda on the X-Wing lift from Empire. Oh, no, we'll never get out now. So certain are you? Always with you what cannot be done. Hear nothing I say. Hear you nothing that I say. Master, moving stones around is one thing, but this is totally different. No different. Only different in your mind. You must unlearn what you've learned. All right, I'll give it a try. No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try. Number 3, Vader to the bounty hunters, especially Boba Fett. There will be a substantial reward for the one who finds the Millennium Falcon. You're free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegrations. Number 2, Kylo and Luke showdown in Last Jedi. Did you come back to say, forgive me to save my soul? No, I failed you, Ben. I'm sorry. I'm sure you are. The Resistance is dead. The war is over. And when I kill you, I will have killed the Last Jedi. Amazing. Every word of what you just said is wrong. The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning, and I will not be the Last Jedi. And number 1, young Yoda to young Anakin. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Come on, Cody. That ain't that half bad of a line in the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Though I will miss the month-old updates on the Raiders-Jets game, it's great to have you guys back. By the time this message finds you, I'm sure the Giants will have defeated the Dirty Dallas Cowboys, and they did. And we'll be waiting and watching the Eagles beat the Washington football team on Sunday Night Football to do what I said they would do prior to the season. NFC East champions, Bay. Happy New Year's, fellows and fellow Ramblers.
At 6-10.
At 6-10. May this year start to heal all the shit we had to do in 2020. Thank you, Joseph, Joe Capone. Justin Jacobs, top 5 movie quotes. Number 5, I'm your father. Cliche, but probably the most important line in Star Wars, so it has to be on the list. Number 4, the Force is with young Skywalker, but you were not a Jedi yet. Iconic lightsaber pose. Side note, Lucas never shot anything that looked this fucking cool ever, and it's that shot of Luke and Vader, right, with their lightsabers crossed in Cloud City. Number 3, no disintegrations. This line made Boba Fett. Vader, a stone cold killer of the highest order, hires Fett but doesn't trust him. Now that's what the wrestling business calls a rub. Number 1, I know. Treat dirt like a princess. Treat princess like dirt. Han shoots everything first. And number 1, Chewbacca's roar. Is there anything more iconic than this classic hero? Honorable mention, I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Nice. Now, I feel I think time-wise we should jump into this, but I think we should wait. I wanted to do top 5 Mandalorian Season 2 moments, but I think we should let Cody get in on this, right?
Probably, yeah. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I think we should. You know what we're going to do instead? We're going to reverse this, and we're going to do top 5 worst lines of Star Wars dialogue.
Now I can make a list.
Misa no having no poop.
Misa no having. You say we're going to die? God, but you know what? Who's scruffy looking is up there. I hate to say it. I hate to throw Han Solo under the bus like that. But who's scruffy?
Yeah, the thing with Han Solo, Harrison Ford made that line work.
He made it work barely.
It's awful dialogue.
Yes.
And same with Carrie Fisher calling him a nerf herder.
Nerf herder.
But she made it work.
Was it who's scruffy looking supposedly where Harrison Ford famously told George Lucas, George, you can write this shit, but you can't say this shit.
Yeah.
Was that the
I think that was it. But it's like they made it work.
They did make it work. You believed it.
Laugh it up, Buzzball.
Could you imagine Hayden Christensen going, who's scruffy looking? I'm not saying the guy's a bad actor. I'm just saying.
No, but it takes a guy with a certain amount of swag that can make those lines work.
Even come close. So next Ramble 267, top 5 awful lines of Star Wars.
Misa no having no boomba.
Misa no having. Oh God, how is that? That's got to be number 1, universal. All right, so it's just Eddie and I, Cody, for this. Is that right?
Yeah. Sorry,
all right, so Eddie. I'll go mine. It's all right, man. I'll go my number 5, Eddie. Return of the Jedi. Luke. Oh. I was born here, you know. Han Solo, you're going to die here, you know.
Oh, that's great.
What's your number 5?
Mine is in the unspecial edition of Star Wars: A New Hope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When Greedo's talking to Han Solo, and Greedo goes, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. And then Han Solo goes, I bet you have, and then kills him.
Oh, so great.
Before they had the whole, we know Han shot first, and he says it on that line, and it's perfect.
It's so good.
Yeah, I bet you have, and boom, just takes him out.
So fucking awesome. My number 4 is Empire. Look, this is heavy Han Solo, this list. My number 4 is Empire Strikes Back. Never tell me the odds.
Oh, that's a great one. That's my number 3, actually. My number 4 is it's Yoda saying, when they're in the hut and Luke is like, I'm not afraid, and he's like, you will be.
Oh,
You will be.
that was great.
That's my number 4.
My number 3 is the classic Empire Strikes Back. Leia, I love you. Han Solo, I know.
Yeah, that's my number 2. My number 3 was your number 4.
Look at this.
So my number 3 was your never tell me the odds.
My number 3. Okay, my number 2. This is so high up my list because I remember this is the one that made me. It's the first moment in the original version that I think absolutely makes Han Solo somebody to root for and not distrust, if that makes sense. Okay? Because you still don't trust him, right?
Yeah.
You don't really trust him until the end. But what I thought made me go, oh, I think he's a good guy, right? Is when Leia says, we've lost lateral controls, and Han says, don't worry, she'll hold together. And then he looks at the Millennium Falcon and says, you hear that, baby? Hold together.
That whole sequence is great. And when she's like she's like, would it help if I got on push? She's like, it might.
It might. That was so good. And I love that line. Just the way he delivers it that's my favorite Han Solo line. Don't worry. You hear that, baby?
Hold together.
Like, that's like every person who talks to their car when it's not starting. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I loved about that. So there we go. And then what was your number 2? Was I Love You, I Know.
I Love You, I Know.
All right. My number 1, Empire. And
my number 1's from Empire 2.
Oh, is this the same thing?
I don't know.
It's when, and I think even more so than Do or Do Not, There Is No Try. I think this sums up everything it means to be a hero, to be a Jedi, everything. Yoda lifts the X-Wing out. Luke says, I don't believe it. Yoda says, that's why you fail.
That's a great line.
It. That is why you fail. I think that sums up everything that Star Wars is about, right?
Yeah.
Is just
you got to believe.
Yep.
Yeah. I wish the Star Wars fans would sort of take that into account and enjoy and just enjoy what they're getting instead of being dicks about everything. My number 1 isn't really. It's more of a throwaway line, but that's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
Han and Leia are in Echo Base, and he's like, "You thought I was going to leave without giving you a goodbye kiss?" And she's like, "I'd soon just to kiss a Wookiee." And then he walks off screen. He's like, "You could use a good kiss."
That was great.
He's like, "I can arrange that. You could use a good kiss."
And you know what? That cleans up the scruffy looking nerve herder shit because it happens after that, right?
Yeah.
It just like, I wonder if the reason he delivers that so perfectly, the both of them, is because they're like, we finally get to say something that isn't bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, we finally, like, this argument is actually.
I just assume kiss a Wookiee. I can arrange that. You could use a good kiss.
You could use a good kiss. That is such a great fuck you. It is. Oh, man. And that's the biggest problem, I think, and I enjoyed the later movies. Yeah. But the biggest problem, I honestly think, is that none of the films before or after that took place chronologically had that the play between Leia and Han is just perfect. Like, their interactions are just fucking perfect. Like,
they had great chemistry. They had defined characters.
It was just, and the prequels have none of that, and sadly, the new movies don't. They don't have that. That's why I thought one of the best moments of the new films is just that when you finally see Han and Leia have their little reconciliation before he leaves. Like, that was great. It was like, oh, that was the only time I'm like, oh shit, I'm watching the magic of the old Star Wars again. Yeah. Like, was that one scene? I don't think anything could top that, the films at least. Now,
they just had that chemistry. That's a completely different thing.
But man, the Leia Han chemistry was fucking perfect.
Yeah, I felt like you had a lot of good actors in the sequel trilogy. Yeah, Adam Driver and Oscar Isaac and stuff. I just don't think they were paired up with anyone to have the chemistry where it would really turn into something special.
Right, and the closest thing was then, okay, fine, then just have Poe and Finn never apart. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause they had
stuff in Force Awakens, and I felt Oscar Isaac really found Poe's character in Rise of Skywalker. I felt like he really became that smart-ass, sort of like Han Solo type, but he didn't have anybody to play off at that point, and the series was done. And had you gotten that guy at the beginning...
Well, they sort of introduced that in The Last Jedi in the first scene where you think Poe is maybe gonna, be that character, and
right.
It just takes a back seat to some other stuff.
Well,
I wonder what would have helped would have had Kerry Russell's character been in it from the beginning, like someone, because their play was great. Like that, and again, that was awesome. That final scene in Rise of Skywalker with them two, where through her helmet, she's rejecting him, right? And that was fucking hilarious. That was, it could have used a lot more of that, right? And what's interesting in the first films, Terrence Stamp, who played Chancellor Valorum in the Chancellor Valorum, what a stupid fucking name. I like velour. I like the velour material. What if we have a guy named Valorum?
Valorum.
I wonder if he was made out of velour. Like that was his first draft. Was Chancellor Valorum was just some fucking FUBU sweatsuit. It's just a FUBU tracksuit. That's just right there. Like Valorum, Chancellor Valorum. And which, by the way, Andrea would dump me. But if I could wear nothing but FUBU or any kind of velour tracksuit the rest of my life,
you're in.
All day, every day. Are you kidding? All day, every day. No fuck. Absolutely. A velour hoodie with a matching velour pants?
No, you're in.
Who's not in? Sweatpants? I would wear that every fucking day of my life. God, I'd be in heaven. I'd be the most comfortable person. Anyway, but Terrence Stamp had said that what he didn't like, what he thought was severely lacking in the prequels that he was in, was Harrison Ford. There was no character that had that dangerous swagger to him, right? There was no character that had that, I don't know if I can trust this guy or not, who was with the heroes, right? There was just nobody, and they didn't have that. Harrison Ford was really interesting. Han Solo was both super cool, badass, and comic relief in the first two films.
Yeah.
And then he becomes bad comic relief in Return of the Jedi. It goes too far with the comic relief, right? But that's why I love that line. You're going to die here, convenient. Because that's the last time Han Solo is cool in Return of the Jedi. Yeah. That's it. That line. And then right after, like, whoop, whoop, Wobble Fett, where? Whoop, whoop, whoop. They might as well just play yakety sax every time he's doing anything for the rest of it. He's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, that was the last time he was cool. Was that line. You're going to die here, convenient. That was it. And then he just turns into a fucking Shemp Howard for the rest of the fucking movie. But yeah. Well, there we go. What an amazing ramble. We're back, everybody.
We're back,
We're not back to you, but we're back to us, right? We were the ones who took a month off. We recorded 45 episodes in a day. That was us, and here we are. So thank you for tuning in. You know where to find us all. Follow us. Subscribe to all of our shit. All that good stuff. Cody, play the music, baby. Let's hit that theme song. And we'll see you next week with what would Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons open close and encore with. Guillermo del Toro goes into the movie making Hall of Fame. What's on his hat?
And top five
worst lines.
Misa no having no boomba
of Star Wars ever.
And get your votes in.
Get your votes in. Hall of Fame. Now, Cody.
Yes.
Let's get candid.
Yes.
Does this make you want to take up the harmonica, or are you too worried to take up the harmonica?
There's no wrong answer.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't see how I could ever match.
That's the right answer.
Let alone exceed.
Are you happy you finally heard the harmonica?
I'm ecstatic, but I will never be the same. So it's just
right. It changes everybody.
It really does.
At a molecular level.
It really does. Well, there we go. Thank you, everybody. We love you all. Guess what? We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
We talking Cobra, and we'll see you next week for more Ramble goodness as we do this. Here's the main reason we're doing this. ICU beds in LA are just jam-packed. So we're not taking any fucking chances. We'll probably do this for a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two. Who knows how long, but this is our newest look Ramble for now. And we'll see you next time. Yeah?
Yeah.
We love you guys. Take care, everybody. Bye.